Good morning. It's the 9th of September 2024, 6 a.m. and 6 minutes. If you use the human calculator calendar, it's Monday, day 1 of month 9 of year 2024. I'm gonna I'm gonna think, I'm gonna first record. Yes, that's it. Have to see the doctor. I'm gonna donate to the library. I'm gonna, the log I'm using is the physical and mental health log, which focuses a lot on exercising and getting healthy in the mind. So this is all. I have to charge the phone. Okay, so the first thing I do is the Librarian's log, which is this. And to do my affirmations. So I'm gonna do that right now. I am in control of my impulses. I consider thoughts and take appropriate action. And I can breathe fully and be healthy and have a strong body because I have a routine where I do not feel the need to smoke. I quit smoking tobacco. I understand the law of addiction. I can do my activities without nicotine gum, weekend smoker, to build down. Go through the mind like waves. Don't use the mind. Empty the mind. Must not battle the mind, but not let loose also. Let go of the mind. I can't give up. I will get there eventually. I remember clearly and I don't forget. Don't listen to anyone but yourself. Ik ben gedreven. I am free as I can be, and strive to be more free each day. I cultivate my free will, or what that consciousness thingy is. I train my free will and do it in a responsible way. Example, I would explore and find trinkets of various uses, and I exercise my free will. I feel good and keep feeling good and observe my emotions and have them under control. I face my fears. I have cleared the blocks and the hangers and have a big costume made bureau desk at the wall and have a fully functional station. Insert meme, the station must be fully operational. I am able to make a right decision and then act upon that decision and complete the task, and when I fail I try a different approach and note down my failure for later inspection. When I succeed, I note it down and use that approach. So each morning I check the notes, and in the evening I also check the notes. At the end of the week I review the week, and at the end of the month I review the month. I am the first librarian of the Golden Library that has first and only librarian. Why? I don't want to be the only one. The first librarian of the Golden Library that has put the Golden Library portal in each and every sentient living being in the universe and beyond, that connects this universe with the others we may create good-oriented and flourishing exploratory evolutionary wonderbaarlijke universes or dimensions. I have created a time device. I do my affirmations in the morning and in the evening and during the day. I know the biology of plants and chemicals. I feel that specific feeling I feel having mastered level 10 convict conditioning and beyond. I feel alive and overflowing having mastered level 25 G skill and beyond. I feel alive and sporty when running. 78920 and many more were my youth wishes. I feel healthy and strong having mastered Wim Hof method level 10. I find that salting he talked about. I find the natural high in Wim Hof methods. In the Wim Hof method. I feel intelligent and reassured having mastered memory training. And I can remember. I have skills of a professional harmonica player through practice. I have finished telekinesis course and beyond. I can manifest thoughts into material form. I can speak languages of the people and countries I have high interest in. I can lucid dream daily and translate the messages into the waking realm. I have mastered all remote viewing lessons and beyond. I am a diligent remote viewing instructor, so I can see how other societies live in space and see how world of forces like that one time, and to defend against the remote controllers. I am a spiritual being. Because I am a spiritual being, I am able to perceive beyond all boundaries of time and space. My consciousness is ever present with all that is, with all that ever was, and with all that will ever be. It is in my nature as a human to be able to perceive and thus to know all that there is to know, everywhere at all times. I seek to learn and thus to evolve, to further my own personal growth and to assist others in their growth. I direct my attention to a chosen point of existence. I observe what is there. I study it carefully. I record what I find. I can make any sentient being, man or woman, happy by request or gift. I have learned and apply hypnosis. I have completed the primal masculinity in a princess world. Of course, the order came from there, and I think QLA created the fire. Okay, I'm gonna note that down. Clean ML, telekinesis, remote viewing, the website. And we'll do a little renegade hypnosis. Yes. I create understanding. Create understanding, talk to people, and expand or explore outside of my comfort zone. I do this through events with the skills I have, or talking to strangers, or doing challenging things. I am able to live from my essence, having mastered pranic living. I have my own AI, the system, the AI. The AI. I have taken full control over my mind and body. I have made the VR game and book of Desert Cyborg. I am able to make a clear drawing of my thoughts, memory and environment while getting better over time. I have completed the human calculator lessons. I have the website where all available data is on what I have found. I can earn crypto or money. I have set up the Fund Me Racer for a new camera to film UFOs with. I can do astral projection. I have all my memories retained from previous life and death. I have completed the QLA for Dummies guideline. I can play an instrument really good and have plenty music theory. I can sing a lot and good. I am able to do levitation. I am able to do teleportation. I can aid myself and others giving gyro. I have a deep understanding of acupuncture, chi, and healing. Chinese medicine. I know a martial art. I am able to say things that help me and other sentient beings in NLP. I have completed Unity lessons. I have built a Golden Library video game. I am immortal in spirit. I have mastered what it means to be healthy. I have mastered the energy coming from me and can transmutate it into life force. I can do magic. I have mastered height increase. I'm able to close and open my third eye and use it very well. I can turn invisible. I understand the mind and its nature. I do meditation. Go try a 6-hour one and remote view or see the best or something cool along that line. I have my own observatory for watching stars and other things. I know quantum physics. I understand standing meditation. I upgrade the master plan daily. I know mysticism. Bucket list with materials. Shudoron thingy. Recording machines to be a playable character. An aquarium. A bonsai tree. An RV or trailer. A house with garden. A bicycle, lakens, vuilniszakken, a backpack, for Golden Library exploration, wood glue, a new mattress, a Dyson vacuum cleaner, a bureau chair, a floor scrubber, fishes, a digital alarm clock with red LED, oortjes, a cat or dog or parrot, a yearly abonnement of the MEVB and NMBS. I have a clean house because I clean continuously. I complete the list today. I have finally understood the energies in this life and can continue. I can knit and sew. I have a system that gives me daily tasks or quests that I can complete that betters my life and those of others. I have a deep understanding of Merkaba. I understand the energies they talk about in crystals. I research things outside of my belief system. If I don't believe it but wish it was kinda true, I will research it and draw my conclusions. So my understanding of this world, the people, the animals, the plants, the galaxies and the universe expands. I am reassured in my capabilities in having mastered exorcism with Alobar Jones, Mr. Alobar Jones. I have learned all the names and capitals of and countries of the world. I study the light. I meditate. Really fun things to do this life. See the northern lights, see space, see the galaxy, go to the opposite of where I was born, like on the globe. I think it's in the ocean around New Zealand, and eat a fish from there or something. And that's it. So, this is an old version of the master plan. But I have a new version. You can look into the master plan. It's meant to be thought of together. It's alright. Because otherwise it don't really function that well. Well, I'll try my best. The backgrounds, right. The master plan, the game. What is the game? Ah, yeah, okay. Where is the map? Oh, there it is. Okay. Windows G records. Okay, 2 seconds. 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna turn off the music in my head. Okay, so let's start with the beginning. So here it all centers around. So there's more than 3 things. There is health, love, and wealth. And I got that from a book. I'll tell in the future. So and there's more. There's like spiritual development and etc. I'm thinking. So there should be a lot of freedom, a lot more. I don't. And I thought like, hey, maybe these are the things that we forget sometimes, because we're like, hey, it is the way it is, but I'm very stubborn. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't be this way. It can be even better. So I thought about freedom of life and death. So I know that when I get reborn, I go through the amnesia process, and so I can be a bird or a donkey, and so it's very random. And I can't really help that yet, but I know that you can be reborn as a human again, and we're earthbound by Gaia, and so I thought like, hey, if the library, once the library is fully operational, we can help them with past life, us with past life regression to get their memories back, to get our memories back after we become like 18, because it's quite a bit, or another age, but 18 is the minimum for safety reasons. I thought like, hey, maybe I should see when the library will be complete. So my estimation a few years back was that it would take me 10 years to make it like good. The video game, because alright, I'll explain the video game. First I'm gonna make the website and give everybody a link to the masters, and I'll study each master and make a forum so other people can also study along. That's why there is a librarian's log. And once that is complete and I've checked everything, I thought like, hey, maybe I can encourage other masters or other students to study along with each other. And so that means more people can enjoy more freedom in their research. Because the whole point of this library is that if you have something in your mind and you say, I see it this way, and you're like, and I can make skills out of it, and I can teach it to other people if they want to see it too. So then the library can give you a pillar, or you can make one yourself, like in the video game where we study your skill a little bit faster. Faster each day, and we get better at it over time, like we do with academia and stuff. But with the Golden Library you can choose anything you like. For example, 1,000 ways to tie your shoe. And somebody's like, I've made 1,000 ways to tie your shoe, and I want to share it, but I don't have the platform to do it. And so the library can provide something like that, or something else. Okay. Freedom of mind. I recently put that on there because free your mind. I have been learning about freedom of mind, and it should be in there, yes. But I think there's more kinds of freedom. I just spitballed some things, but I think these cover like the big questions, some of them, and that's why I like you guys to watch him, because there's more. And I forget about it, or I don't pay attention about it. I'll read them for you, and I'll give a little explanation. Okay, freedom of life and death. That's logical to understand. So that you're free when you're alive, and that you're free when you're on the other side. There is another side. You don't evaporate. Okay. Yay! but there well, in the other side, there should be some work done because of the amnesia. There's obviously something wrong, or maybe it's correct. I don't know. The reason why I would support the amnesia system is that when you have a traumatic life and you just want to forget and start anew, and that's where that freedom of choice comes in. And you can choose. It's your freedom. And now it's kind of forced, and I don't like that. But yeah, some spirits. Okay, anyway, freedom to know is that you can know things. I'll just read them: freedom of fear, freedom of mind, freedom of life and death, freedom of body choice, freedom of time, freedom, yeah, a lot of freedom. I wrote down also energy because in one of my previous lives, I think I also had to deal with energies, and the universe is made out of it, and I said, like, in this life I finally gonna understand it. So I can move on, but I'm not there yet because I don't know a lot. I forgot. I don't know a lot about love. I know a little, but it's a big thing. To love I is to love all. With that I mean, if you love yourself, you can love the other person. That's what I mean by that. That God triangle thingy. I just watched that cartoon series, and I thought, yeah, this is the image, or that $1 bill. And that's why actually, yeah. So I met with a powerful being once. Well, I don't know. It's probably telepathy or something, or somebody else. But he asked me 3 wishes. It's like, okay, Dan, you can do a wish. So that's how it started. And I'm like, okay, I want a girlfriend. And it's like, damn, think. Come on. There's a big chance. Can't you think of something better? And I said, like, first thing I wished was for peace. And it's like, I can't give you that. You have to transcend the question. So I was too stupid to understand peace. I still am. So peace needs to be transcended. The second question was that everybody could be immortal. And then I went into a simulation, and I'm like, I saw the world was in chaos because it was too fast. People that were alive couldn't die, or so it's the freedom of life and death also means you have the freedom to choose when to die. And so that's the ultimate goal, that you can choose when you die, and you go and you do something else what you like. Okay, so but that has to be in steps. You can't just force it. And then the third wish was something else. I'll talk about it another time. Okay, I'll talk about it now. I was stupid. I said, like, because the thought behind it was, how can I make people work together, or give them what they want. So it's a wish for all of us, but also for me, and I use myself as a reference point. Like what are the needs of a human being? Like health, love, and wealth, and spiritual growth, and etc. So I'm like, it was a so I'm like, hey, let's get some help. The universe is vast. There's probably somebody who's figured this out. And I wished for an alien invasion. I was stretched on time, okay? It can be different. What I meant by that is that if we had a common enemy or a common something like that, we would unite better. But that's passé. Now it's more like if you okay, next. Okay, I'll just tell it. If you wanna do the same thing as I did, it's not that hard. You just imagine yourself talking to something that you know that has a lot of knowledge. It doesn't need to be there. You'll get the answer. So you kind of ask a question that benefits all humans, but yourself included. So somebody is like, I want a lot of money, and so and then you go like, okay, how can I give other people or make the situation better for other people also, that they get a lot of money. Then you start to dream really big, and because you're probably gonna end up thinking about money and how it all works. So I thought like, well, the coins and the bills, they work really well. It's a well trusted system. I don't know the origin of money, and so, but it's valuable. But in my in my library, the value of money will be a bit knowledge. Yeah, so information has a price because it's something you've built, like the skills, and you wanna sell them. So I was gonna do something cool with it. I won't tell you yet, but it's okay. I can show this. Okay, you know this and the settings. I wrote there. Ah yeah, the more unique the question, the greater your weight in gold. So if you have a unique question that applies in the everybody and myself also kind of thing, you can get greater rewards because the more unique, the better, or not, depends. You'll probably be the first, and it's like it helps to criticize the Golden Library a bit, because out of the clash of new ideas comes a new idea, yeah, and so it helps. It's better because it pops the illusion, and it brings more truth to us. Okay. Out of the questions come greater insight, hence appropriate reward. I know how to do this. No, I'm not gonna tell. Not yet, because but well, if you make it, it's yours to share. I don't care. It's just okay. I don't know what this means. yeah, I wanted to make, okay, not this, times, so these are just icons. This was a concept of towers, like pyramids. Oh yeah, wait, why did I, oh, this shape, it's like this, it's like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. Well, another time. Okay, this is covered. Okay, uh, so in 10 years the library should be fully operational. That's my guess. But it takes as long as it has to be. Okay, okay. So I did a few drawings. This is all fictional. I've explained it a few times. You come out of the darkness, the bubbles, and you see, this is the video game, and you walk towards the light, and you meet the guardian and the portal or the gate. Halt! Who goes there? And then you give your name and etc. And then you can enter. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, we have seen all of this. What do you not know but kinda want to know and wish it was true? And that's how you kinda ask the question to the guardian, and depends on whether we have it or not. And if we don't have it, you can be a master to research it and put it online. It's your knowledge, and you'll get money for the higher the demand, the more cash you can, or whatever currency you can gather. Okay. Okay. So we have the teachers, the viewers, the students, the programmers. The programmers are necessary because if you have a skill, for example, exercising, we can make a program of it in VR or on the website. Okay, that's good. And oh yeah, how can the teachers find me? Well, I know how. Okay, and how can I or they set up a course? It will be taken care of. Just follow the steps. This is just a sketch, because level 0 is the dark place, and level 1 is that you acquire a skill, and level 2 is that you get better in the skill, and then it's all the levels. Everybody knows that. This is just scrambles. All scramble. Okay, that looks good. I think there's not anything I have to revisit. Or maybe there is. I'll check. Alright, let's record. Click. Alright. No, we don't need that. Everybody knows this, except this. So the point of the game is to get the knowledge from in the game out of the real world, so that people don't get stuck in VR. They don't forget the real world. It's important. That's where everything comes from. And this is clear. I've explained that. This too. Oh, what is this? Whoop. That was just a sketch. Okay. Klassementen, toernooien, a chance to earn or build a tower, a coin, a way to build, self-entertaining, building, yes, video upload, lessons. This will become more clear. This is just a game. This is entertaining. What I'm trying to do is for example, you have a skill like telekinesis, and most people don't really believe in it. So I thought, like, why not ease people into it? So you can play the game, and once you've gathered enough knowledge in the game, you can start to learn after you've played. So it's like a little bit. I'm still thinking about it. I think I'm gonna do everything at the same time again, so it will take a while. The market is where you can trade your skills. The gate is in the game of Portal, where you can always return home. The smithy is where you can develop your gear or skills. The monsters are monsters you can fight, and the battlefield is where you can battle it out. This is just an idea to make a video game with. This is just genius. Okay, what is this? This is okay. Okay, no, okay, that's the end. Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay, so we're at the goldenlibrary.com. I've put some skills online. There's more, like teleportation or levitation. And I thought, like, hey, if we don't know it, we gotta know. And so whether it's real or not, we should give it a shot with the beliefs and everything. Wait, I'm sidetracking. It's important. We'll figure it out. So research. Yes, let's start with research. If somebody's like, hey, I want to learn how to teleport, he can start the research and try anything that you want, and which is legal, moral and ethical, so that you can build your tower. And the towers, I'll show the towers in a bit. Okay, you can check it out. Maybe you like something. Librarian's log. Well, the librarian's log is also a test. So what I'm trying to do with the librarian's log is to automate the research, so that when you learn something, you can sell the info. You can make your own tower, and you can be concurrent. There is always a way to build the knowledge faster. But what I'm trying to do is test if it's pleasurable for me to do this, and that other people also find it fun. And I want to automate the learning process with VR, so that your learning and your keeping track of things becomes automatic, and you don't have to do a lot, not too much. You can choose to do a lot and you'll be rewarded, but it has to be easy, medium, hard, etc. And on and on and on. Ah, yeah, Desert Cyborg. What was I gonna do again with Desert Cyborg? Oh, should read it. I put out a new chapter. It's fun. I'm gonna make a video game out of it, or a comic. I don't know yet. I'll draw. Yes, I'll put that in the list. Yes, that's a good idea. Draw in the evening. That's a chill. Here, drawing. Sorry you can't see this, but it's okay. It's just a list. Desert Cyborg, really fun. And then the research. Desert Cyborg. I'm gonna. Think I'll work on that also at the same time with other things, because I'm learning Unity. Goes a little bit slow at the moment, but I think I'll be as good as I make videos. I can do a lot of effort. In the Librarian slogs, I don't really do extreme amount of effort. just something to watch, you know. But Desert Cyborg has to be good. And also the skills and the leveling. I'm still in a forever testing period. You can join the research group on Meetup, on Facebook, or the forum. Oh my god. The forum. Okay, no, it's not finished. It's not finished yet. Okay, so the forum. The website. And let me think. It was called. What was it called again? The forum. Alright, I'm gonna do that. And how to find free books. I'll put that on later. Oh no, I'll put that on also. I'll update that. It's just there's libraries like the archive, the internet archive, where you can get all free books, and it's really cool. There's more websites, so kind of want to share that a bit, so that you can start reading and start researching. I think that's everything, no? Oh yeah, and the Golden Library is closed. Why is it closed? Technically it's open, because everything is but I don't think it's really ready. Don't know why. It's not open for some reason. Yeah, the game isn't finished. So then I say like, okay, it's open. This is just the backbone I'm trying to create. Okay, let's go to the Golden Library. The videos. Alright, everybody can. Okay, no, there's not much. This is just my struggle. love to see yours. Sorry, or happy learning. It's not a struggle. Sorry, it's quite entertaining and mentally enriching, because if I make a video and I see like we like this or we don't like this, I know what entertains you or what you like to see. So it helps a bit to get some input. And later for the students, they can record themselves studying. So it's like a montage or something. Alright, we'll have more of the social media. So that's how they can reach the students, and the masters can reach me. But I know how to do that, but I'll write it down. Social media. Okay, that's the end. Alright. No, record. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, so this is what I note down for the library, the golden library so far. What I kind of understand. If you learn a similar skill, that's with the towers. What is the librarian's tower? Transcended peace. So that's one of the reasons why I made this game. Is because I don't understand what it means. I don't understand. So I know I want it, and I know there is light and darkness and everything in between and outside. And technically, we already live in some kind of peace. So if I look at Brussels, it's quite peaceful here. And it's not that it's like one antimatter being exists here and eats everything up. It's quite stable, and I thought like, well, the good and the bad. I don't know. Then it goes into power again. There is good and bad power, and there's always this good and bad, and so I'm trying to put that aside, because they both exist. So it's not really. I don't understand. Help me figure it out, please. What is transcended peace? Okay, I have to work with medals, so there is a classement for your contribution or your understanding in a skill. There will be an AI that gives a system to reward. It's like gamify your life, and it just gives you the quests, like, okay, do this and you'll get that. And it's honest, it's just neutral. Something with drawing different spells and AI or a program to create combinations. Figure that out. I'll figure that out so that you can. This is more entertaining. But the thought behind it is that you can combine skills and create a new skill. so it grows, you know. decaying pillars, lost knowledge. What? Decaying pillars and lost knowledge. There is a way to retrieve it. And so they are incomplete. Like if you see a ruin in real life, they knew things, and so there is a way to find it out. But I know one way is with remote viewing. I know another way, which is with quantum healing, hypnosis therapy, and on and on. Dolores Cannon and remote viewing. You can find remote viewing on my website in time. Or have I already made this? I'm gonna check. Did I update? Yeah, I did. Okay, I did. Okay. All right. Yeah. What would I need money-wise to be satisfied? I put down the minimums. The language of the fist to revive points and such. With revive points and such. This is. I had once a thought. Yeah, because of yeah, okay. Because of conflict, war, battle, martial arts. I learned judo when I was young, and they learned me that it's like getting stronger together and suppressing, you know, to when you see some baboon with a knife or a fist swinging, that you can suppress him without hurting him or her. And suppression. Then we'll see. I want to understand what it means, because I don't understand it. Okay. Tournaments as procedural terrain with battle elements that will come. The Golden Library must have its own market economic system to trade knowledge. The market. I'll type it. The market. Okay, the Golden Library is also meant to be able to cultivate at own pace. Earnings must go to original contributor. And more people can contribute, so there has to be like how you kill a monster in a video game and you divide the loot. Earnings must go to the original contributor. And also in the skill department, if you worked on it, you get your share. How can I make a website like I do in the logs so it improves over time? Well, that's what I'm doing right now. That's why it's closed. So it's not it's not a joke. The library is closed, but there's a reason. I don't know what. I can't tell. I can't tell yet. How can I make I can make a zoom microscope so that you learn about the elements and atomic structure. Okay, with gathering data. That's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna spill the beans. The game can be a quest game where you eventually discover a course and can trade it as an NFT like a skill card. So that's the market and trading. The Golden Library should give a support system in daily tasks for free, and that's the AI system. The AI system, like the skill tree, and they can give the info available for use or for price. How to make Obsidian in VR zodat de nodes become memories en timeline thingies. Same idee, maar ook de spherical view. Denk dan how to make Obsidian in VR. Oh yeah, the overview. I call it the overview. The overview or skill 3. I see it in a sphere because you're a core. You have experiences, and so it's your thing. It shouldn't be somebody else unless you want to give it away or get paid for it. And so it's still a bit too complex. But I see it like a node, like a ball, let's say telekinesis, and you're like, I've developed it this much, I'm gonna develop it this much, and I can create a new node. I'll show you. It looks a bit like this. Yeah. So it's here remote viewing, but I know how to do this. I can do this. But on the website, I can do this in the future, and then later in VR, but in 3D. Okay. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a book I was writing. It's about our belief systems and our blind spots. Like I know all of this. But what am I not seeing? Because as you build around yourself, you gotta go through the edge and expand. so that's what that means, I think. Take it with a grain of salt. I'll explain it. I'll write it first. Jonas van Essen, his game does that, but in 2D. That's how skills are transferred into a video game or a course. Money is also, he made a memory game. Oh yeah, I should put that online also. Money is also a way to keep track of actions. With VR, that is easier said than done for me alone to do. But it would be nice if I could make a tracker or a tracer of actions and questionnaires so people get paid for their good work. I'll figure that out together. Each skill has a skill tree or window. Yeah, I did that see-me in the logs. But I have to type it all, so it should be automatic. For its true purpose, the freedom of all those things and more. It doesn't need to be my way. The Golden Library is just an example. I don't know. I don't steal everything, please. But if you're with me, you can be assured that it's well done. The Golden Library is a video game, an app you can install on your VR headset. That's the goal. Every willing soul should have a Golden Library portal. I don't know how to do that yet. The Golden Library portal is for later. In a story, a game, I must do it. I can do it in a story and for entertaining purpose, so that you can game and learn at the same time, but the learning aspect is very small. But it should also be practical for those who want to go bam, like super fast. No, Die Hards or something, you know. the main the main point of the game is that you can take what you've learned outside. I want it to be a website or a game where I could do what I want, hence the music and say and all the skills. Okay. This is about it for the Golden Library. For now.